Let's turn to 2024 GOP presidential candidate and former governor of Arkansas, Asa Hutchinson, who during your governorship ran a surplus. Would you like this deal? As you have looked at it, it's 99 pages. Would you have voted for this?
I would like to have a better deal. Of course, everybody would like to have more steps in controlling federal spending, in reducing our deficit, but we don't control the White House. We don't control the Senate. We've got to do the best we can in getting the framework for reducing spending. I applaud Speaker McCarthy. He held the line. He wouldn't agree to the president's demands, and the president wanted a clean debt ceiling bill. He's not getting that. He's having spending constraints in place. Sure, we'd like to have more. We got a serious problem in excessive federal spending that our next generation of Americans are going to have to answer for. So we've got to do more. You know, as president, I would make sure we started on this process earlier. But of course, President Biden didn't agree to start it earlier. He waited 90 days even to meet on it. You've got to start early on this. You've got to control spending. You've got to submit a budget that cuts spending, and then you got to work with Congress to do that. And that's the key ingredients. As governor, we did have a surplus. We balanced the budget for 8 years. Governors do this day in and day out, and part of that is tightening the belt. We reduced state civilian employment, state government employment by 3,000 workers while I was governor.
And you cut taxes.
And we cut taxes at the same time. We grew the private sector, we reduced regulation, and we created a $2 billion surplus. You can manage effectively. Washington needs to start doing that.
Well, the last time we saw a surplus on the federal level was in 2001, President Clinton, another former governor of Arkansas. Do you foresee a path to eventually get us back to even just a balanced budget, let alone a surplus?
Well, I do believe that we can get on that path.
How?
Well, I started a slogan in the campaign saying debt-free by 33. Doesn't it sound great?
It does.
But all the economists said you couldn't make it happen. And so, but you have to start. You're never going to get there unless you start. And we can move toward a balanced budget. We can reduce spending, which is the most important thing we can do for our economy here in America. So it can be done. Whenever you look at 2000, whenever we did balance the budget, I was in Congress. That's the last time our budget was balanced. That was over 20 years ago. And it did take some bipartisan work. You had Newt Gingrich, as Speaker at that time, Clinton as President, then Bush came in, and we actually balanced the budget as well. But it took some work on both sides to get it done.
Well, right now, already the naysayers are out there, not to mention that you were in Congress. Now it's Chip Roy of Texas, who is coming out and calling it something that I don't think dignifies this show, certainly, because it's pretty obnoxious, but he hates it. Let's put it that way. Matt Gaetz is saying he doesn't like it. Lauren Boebert is saying that she doesn't like it. And then you've got Rand Paul, the senator, who says fake conservatives agree to fake spending cuts. Is this a fake spending cut? Well,
it's actually a 1% growth in the non-defense spending, a 1% growth, because inflationary growth is higher than that under congressional measuring tables. That is a cut. Now, I think it should be more. And, Rand Paul and these others have a point. We needed to do more. Sure, we need to do more, but we don't have the leverage to get it done right now. We need to get more representatives, more leaders in there that wants to cut spending.
Well, Biden came in, the president came in, worked with McCarthy, and they got this deal, but now we don't know what's really going to happen. There will be a lot of drama, kabuki dancing. I've heard that reference a lot. But the markets are what we talk about here on this show. We remember back during the financial crisis when TARP was not passed and the markets went haywire, dropped dramatically. Right now, we have the S&P 500 crossing the unchanged line today alone 84 times. We could look at that intraday and you could see that. As president, I mean, I know that it's getting crowded out there. Senator Tim Scott has just jumped into the race as well, and everybody's talking about the fumbled rollout for DeSantis, et cetera. But if you were president, how closely would you look at the stock market as an indicator that Americans really want a deal done?
Well, the stock market is important because that reflects the investment in retirement accounts and 401ks. These are the savings of Americans. You know, in this case, though, you also have to understand that once the deal is done and is passed, the market's going to recover. And so any setback now hopefully will be temporary, but what the markets want is consistency in policy, whether it's energy policy or whether it's reducing spend. They want to see Washington work, where they actually pass budgets, they control spending, and they have some discipline. That's how markets respond, and as presidents, that's exactly what I want to bring to the table, is a president who submits a budget on time, that reduces spending and works hard at that, and also on the private sector side of the growth. That's the only way we're going to solve the challenge of the deficit, is to grow the private sector of the economy. We've got to be able to do that, and we can.
Good to see you, Governor.
Thank you. Great
Thank
to
you
be
for
with
being
Liz.
here. And again, a creature of surplus, just
right.
like Bill Clinton, only Bill Clinton was on the federal level. Great to see you. Thank you very much, Asa Hutchinson.